Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you.
And here we go on another episode of Settlement on a Budget. And I am your host, Fast Shreddy. Today we're looking at Spectacle Island. I think this is the biggest settlement in Fallout 4. Just a massive island to build on. Got lots of those steel cans to make steel out of, unless you're like me and just kind of make your own steel. I do love the moddings, and I am still on a budget, still running the $170 PC, still rocking the NVIDIA GT 710 graphics. Starting to learn about overclocking. Although I'm not sure if I had learned about that yet when making this particular video. Alright, so Spectacle Island. Whole lot of this I've left untouched. As you know, when you find the island, you gotta come find this shack and turn on the power and go through all the mission before you can actually make a settlement here. And yeah, looks like I'm gonna do some farming and grab some money. Haven't been to this workshop in a while, seeing as how I left it out in the middle of nowhere. Ordinarily I don't do that, but on this playthrough here, I really wanted to do something with there's a house that's here when you get here. And I really wanted to do something with that house, as well as I knew I was going to build something giant. I've done some extensive building along this beach in other playthroughs, but picked a different spot for this one. Mainly because I really wanted to maximize the height and the space of the island. Randy. Alright, coming up the beach, and there she is, the Great Pyramid of Spectacle Island. I really dig building pyramids, because they are so easy to build. They provide their own platform or scaffolding on the way up to build, or on the way down. Often I do build them from the top down. Here's my little water purifier shack, although I suppose it's not so little. Encase all the water in concrete, and then yeah, when you get attacked, your water's safe. Put some defense up. Like to make it kind of realistic, so you wouldn't leave your water purifier just out there in the middle of the open. And I have had attacks damage them before, so keep it a little protected, just outside the pyramid there. Got the power sneaking in through the crack in the concrete there. Using the street lights as a wire run.
I once spent 3 days trying to tie my shoes.
And a little back entrance into the pyramid. Got switches on the doors. in case of attack. Although I think that switched off the water and everything. All the lights are off, turrets, water, that's no good. I think I'll have to fix that one in the future. Little outback beach area. I suppose I could put in some picnic tables and such. Take a look on the inside of the pyramid here. Got a pretty big structure in the middle of the pyramid. And all kinds of housing on the outside of it. So I put in all these prefab houses of all kinds and I numbered them. So they all have an address and a little bed, and that's where most of my beds are in this settlement.
This soda's better than Nuka-Cola. Try it, you'll see.
Alright, more prefabs. Little stairwell up into the building there. And come on in, we are open.
It's gotta pay out sometime.
Got some dead things on the wall there.
Maybe I'll get another drink.
Pretty big mall, I guess. Big place for commerce right on the way in. All the stores you need. Stupid cow in the elevator.
Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
What are you looking at, stupid cow? Alright. We got some Yao Guai hanging around. Blatantly disobeying the no Yao Guai in the pyramid rule. But they do add some defense, make pretty good pets. Unfortunately, they don't get along with any other pets. But more on that later. As it is right now, I'm not sure how many Yao Guai are on this island, but there are quite a few.
Hi, how are you? Time for a bit of fun, is it?
Bunch of lights and slots, and naked settlers.
That
Uh-oh.
place is nothing but trouble.
Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
Gonna take a look, see if I have any clothes for this settler here. One of the advantages or disadvantages, depending on how you look at it, of having Institute mod and making your own settlers is that you have to put clothes on them, and sometimes that can become a bit of a chore.
Yes, me darling.
Oh hey, it's the wife.
This is delicious.
We got Kate running
Ready to head back
Spectacle Island here.
That depends. How are you feeling?
Are you kidding? Now that you're back, I'm feeling better than ever. When
Aw,
you're ready to go,
you gotta talk to
I'll be
him every
right
once in a
behind
while.
Not now.
you. Well, make up your mind.
If you ain't been up to see Grey God, you should go. Whole place is
Uh-oh, another naked settler.
One of them since here to spy on me.
Looks like I got some clothing to distribute. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with the skin or that floor, mind you. It's the funky floor of the gym. But yeah, it seems like one of my mods might be affecting some of the players with the blotchy skin. I'm not sure what's going on there. But hey, Fallout 4 is a pretty glitchy game.
Of course, the soda fountain.
Wow, settler in the wall, you've got lots of stuff. Yeah, glitches all over the place.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Alright, I actually got lights in these stairwells.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Well, maybe you should put some clothes on.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Alrighty, so
Yes?
that's the first floor of the big Spectacle Island building. Using a bunch of the Vault-Tec
So
stuff to
damn
carry the power
hungry.
through.
Maybe I'll get another drink.
So here we are on the second floor, reactor level. And try to keep it all contained.
Rigged?
We're assuming that these glass walls are radiation proof. Little balcony area here. Alright, looking at the reactor. Got the big 500 in here. It's at Spectacle Island. I really do like the huge reactors too, because in some places I've put in so many lights that I have run out of power. Actually, I'm using those bigger numbers of power because all these lights add up. And here's my hospital. Tried to put a full-blown hospital into here. Got a couple of recovery beds and what would be like a lab over here. Even got the exercise bike. Nice view outside. And that dumb cow in the elevator. Might want to move, cow. Well, can't say I didn't warn you. Squish. Alright, moving on up. A little less work been done up here, although I did manage to make this jazz club. Now, I don't think any of the lighting up here is electric. It's all like just fire or oil lights, or the bottle lights I really dig because of the patterns that they throw, as well as the fire barrels. I think the fire barrels come from a DLC or something, but they're awesome. And this picnic table doesn't seem to fit in this jazz club here, so we'll just get rid of that. Got the stereo with the lights on it. And I think that's about it for this building. Can walk right up on top of the reactor here, take a look around. And yeah, I suppose I could keep building up and definitely put some kind of penthouse apartment up there. Would have a pretty nice view of the island. But I mean, hey, they are never done. And you may have noticed that we've yet to come across an overseer's office, so not a whole lot going up on this level. Really just kind of abandon it here. But I mean, we can keep going. I thought about putting a running track around the perimeter. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the pyramid building. I like how it's actually like a bi-level. It kind of goes up the hill.
Not many doctors around these.
Alright. So, here we go. Coming up through the farm here. Whoa. If I installed lights like that at work, I'd have to fire myself. More naked settlers. How you doing? Yeah, I think I gotta do something about those lights. They are ugly. There's the old eyeball chalk line. Alright, more apartments. There's apartment number 1. And they go around the outside. I think there's 10 of them. But they're all numbered. Now we're coming out to the other side of the pyramid here. Towards the People Maker. Got my Institute mod running here. Hence there's a bunch of naked settlers running around, so... Now that I got the People Maker going, this here settlement's about to get huge. I should probably figure out what the name of this mod is and just call it the People Maker. Alrighty, so back in we go. Got another switch on the door here. Doesn't turn off the People Maker, so that's good. And we'll head on up through the system of hallways that I built to distribute power. Can take a look around here. Got turrets pretty much ringing the outside of the entire pyramid. And I got my little farm down there. That's where all the Yalgoi came from. Coming on down through the big walkway here. Head on over into the shop. And we got a power armor frame there. Got the survivor's workbench. I should probably make some clothing.
I'll keep watch while you work.
But I don't think I'm going to. Make all kinds of cool stuff in this thing. Cool mod to pick up. You can make power armor pieces. Like weapons, all kinds of stuff. Bunch of hats and glasses. And you got your power armor pieces. This is why I downloaded this mod in the first place. In one of my playthroughs, I only ever got one left leg or something of an X01. That's the only... I got one complete suit of X01. And it bummed me out pretty bad. Got some scrapping stations over here. And over here we have the farm. So originally on Spectacle Island here, I wanted to populate the island with game so I could just kind of, you know, come and hunt at my leisure. But as it turns out, Yalgoi don't really get along with Deathclaws or Rad Stags. So basically, when I opened all these cages, the Yao Guai basically just came out and ate everything. So now I have a whole lot of Yao Guai on this island. But hey, the Yao Guai got to be fed, so I suppose I'll fix up all these cages and maybe even get some more Yao Guai and see how many Yao Guai I could have roaming around this island. Yeah, a couple days, those cages should be full. It is kind of fun to open them all at once. As you can see with the wiring too, I have them all kind of going back to a common switch where I can just open them all up at once. Oh, some more brutal light hanging jobs. Mind you, I might have had to jump hang those ones. Kind of hard to keep them straight. Alright, more of a ground view under the walkway system. And then there's that house, that original house that comes with the island. And moving up into the walkway system, let's head on over into that house, which I've pretty much turned into the overseer's house. Got a nice view of the people maker out there, out the window. The old second floor office with the glass ceiling. Couple snazzy power armors. We got our throne, our overseer stuff. That's where I get all my steel from, hence I haven't had to rip down that ship. See, I can go in, I can just purchase any of this stuff that I need. Makes settlement using building pretty easy. Instead of having to run around to Diamond City and get supplies. With this mod too, I can also make caps. I think I'm going to make some caps here. Basically just sell water. And yeah, make pretty good money doing it. Get XP too, so definitely kind of a cheat, but can level up pretty quick with this thing. Alright. Just checking to see how much money I actually have. At this level, things get pretty confusing. Between what I'll have on me and what it'll say I have and what I have in all the different workshops, it's a lot of caps. I don't tend to run out. Okay, a little balcony area. Got my pool table. And downstairs we got the full mall down here. Got the pop machine and all the 4 stores. I tend not to have weapons and armor because they don't really do anything for settlement happiness. So yeah, I don't really need them. Again, nice view of the people maker outside. Most of this house down here is as it was when I got here. Tried to leave as much of it as possible, including this stairwell. And yeah, probably had to put down most of the second floor. Definitely put in the concrete bedroom. It's a typical overseer's office in one of my settlements. Got some mannequins to show off some gear. And it's got the private bedroom. Where once again I have left a follower to run the settlement and to give me that sweet additional XP.
Ready to...
Alright, I think that's gonna just about do it for this video. Have a good
you
one.
have a good sleep. I know I did.
This soda's better than Nuka-Cola. Try it, you'll see.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
You have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true.
Sunny days are good for vitamin D and melanoma.
Not a bad job manning the soda fountain.